Just a few days after El-Rufai, Atiku and Co. announced that they were registering a new political party, to start their coalition movement. On, Festus Keyamo is now out, to mock this coalition movement, saying that this can only lead to, failure. This is just an effort in futility, and that, he sees no reason why, these people should be creating a new political party. Guys, before we delve right into the details of today's news, to also dissect and take a look at, other details of, criticism, given by Festus Keyamo. If you have not subscribed to this channel, this is the right time for you to just go ahead and click on it. Join this amazing community we have here. We're growing bigger day by day, and we need you when we get to that 1 million mark. So subscribe, give this video a massive thumbs up as well. That way we're encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. Lastly, please drop your opinions in the comment section. I respond to all of my comments. Let's continue this discussion over there. Let's, rub minds. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has rubbished reports that the coalition against Bola Ahmed Tinubu had formally applied to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to register a new political party named All Democratic Alliance, ADA. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Keyamo, in a post via X on Friday, June 20, 2025, dismissed the move as overhyped and lacking political substance. The minister stated that if the top politicians backing the anti-coalition are thinking of recreating what the ruling All Progressive Congress APC did in 2013, then it is nothing but a pedestrian joke. According to Keyamo, no recognized political parties were involved in the application process, unlike the APC. He added that the group behind the ADA registration comprises only a few individuals exercising their constitutional rights, which does not equate to a merger or coalition of parties. He said, and I quote, "This is just a simple application for party registration. There is nothing like a coalition here. It is an unnecessary hype the promoters have been struggling to create all along. It is just a psychological warfare on Nigerians. A weak attempt at mass appeal. No recognized existing political party or parties are part of this. If they are thinking of recreating what the APC did in 2013, then this is nothing but a pedestrian joke, a complete mockery of that semic political coalition that bettered APC in 2013. A few individuals exercising their constitutional rights to form a new political party cannot be described as a coalition or even a merger. This is not different from several political associations springing up every day for the same purpose. After all, the razzmatazz, it boils down to the fact that a new political party is just attempting registration by a few Nigerians. It is a disappointing anticlimax to all the preceding pomp and pageantry. You all, let's have your total new opinions in the comment section. According to Festus Keyamo, we seem to think that, this is just one huge joke, and that, these people are just trying to replicate what APC did back in 2013, and that, the reason why they cannot be successful at replicating what APC did in 2013 is because, no political party is, willing to join, this coalition movement. As far as we are concerned, we don't know if they are still going to change their mind to join as it is right now. Even Labour Party has not said they are joining. PDP have, disassociated themselves completely from the coalition movement. They've said that, we are not part of it. We are not interested, in joining the coalition. Atiku might be part of it, but that does not mean that PDP is part of a coalition, which is exactly what Festus Keyamo is saying. Maybe moving forward, things might change. These other political parties might decide to join. Apart from, I think, SDP and AD something that we're talking that the coalition was considering to take their movement forward on those platform on SDP or on the other before they on the other party before they decided to start their own political party, a brand new political party on its own. Apart from those two small political parties that also talking about the coalition, no major political party has joined yet. They might decide to join tomorrow, who knows, but as it is, they have not. But do you think that that's reason enough to think that the coalition cannot work? Do you think that's reason enough? Do you think that, just purely based off of the fact that people want to change, based off of the fact that, this is a new movement that would, oust President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from power, which is exactly what most Nigerians want. Do you think that that movement alone cannot, make the coalition successful? Let me have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section, guys. I would love to hear from you. Samson says, this very pedestrian joke, as you call it, might sweep your clueless and insensitive party out of governance at the center. Exactly. Despite the fact that I've expressed the fact that, this coalition is made up of greedy people that, have their own ambition, very selfish people, the same corrupt officials who were once part of APC, who were once, in government and never made any simple change. But because they are no longer in control, or because, for example, Atiku desperately wants to become president, they are now coming together to form coalition. I've said that several times that, I think that if this coalition was made up of, genuine Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians that really want to change for the country, I would have, thrown my weight behind them. But because of the makeup of this coalition, it's quite difficult, to say that we are supporting them when we know exactly that, they are birds of the same feathers. They have the same mindsets. It hasn't changed. That is why I condemn defection, because you're leaving a political party to another political party. It's just like we are just, being involved in this vicious circle of, politicians. We are just recycling them. The same politician that will move from PDP to APC. Once they say APC is no longer favorable, they will move back to PDP. It's just the same, set of people. And I think that, there should be a rule that will curtail, this defection, that would not really. And I also think if we were in a society that really values, what's it called? What's the word now? That really values their integrity, that values ideals, that value dignity and what they stand for. They would not, quickly change, because they will say, this is what I'm standing for. This is what, the principles and the policies that my party stands for. And I'm not going to leave that. And that is not going to change overnight because I have an ambition, to run for office. And I think that it's the opposition party that can take me there. These different political parties, they have their principles. They have their ideals that they stand for. And how come, those principles, those ideals just, change overnight because you have an ambition that you think it's only the opposition party that can take you there? That is where I have a problem. So which means that these politicians do not have any principles. That is just purely what it means, because when you're just changing the color of your skin, it means that your yes can never be your yes. It means that when you're saying yes to somebody, or when you tell somebody to wait, that the person should just speak Chris, because you will never come back. That's just what it means. Their no can never be their no. Because how come your principles changes each time, the political party that you're on is no longer favorable to you just because of your ambition? It's just really bad. Anyway, moving on. I have another comment here that says, the Honorable Minister should stop complaining about the registration of new parties. It's purely their right, and the masses will decide which party to vote for in 2027 general election, and the masses will compare their past and present situation of their hunger and insecurity before casting their votes to any political party. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.